What's good, sneakerheads? Back here with another one. This one, I am actually doing a don't believe the hype kind of thing. It's about shoe trees. I've gone through tons of them. I'm sure everybody has. You got to kind of wean out the good, overpriced, bad quality, just gimmicky ones. And, there's few that are actually really good for the price and travel and ease of access, like, all that good stuff. So this is hopefully to help you guys out a little bit. So the two I'm using, as you can see, are Soul Trees. Shout out to the homie Evan. And they're based out in California. And then you got Crep Trees, which originally these were extremely hard to get. They've got them now in like foot action, but they're still really hard to get. I got mine from Europe for like $30, and you only get two of them. It wasn't very good, but I was just recently on vacation and I saw them at Foot Action in Washington D.C. I think so. The price is actually fairly good. These, I don't know. I mean, you can get these for like after tax, like $18. Like I said, I paid 30, including shipping from Europe. These you can get two for $17, and that's including everything. So good price point. They're equal. Now let's actually get into the products themselves. This right here is just promo packaging that you're not going to actually get this. You'll probably actually get, a case to be able to keep them in travel and whatnot like the original ones had. Crep comes like this. Come with like a little thing in them. I mean, the case is just a piece of cardboard inside, piece of paper basically. So you get them, they have this little clip thing. You just pop the clip off. And his come like this. They have a little 4-point clip on them, so you can have all these. They're adjustable nonetheless, so you twist them down to the right size you want. They come in two sizes, large and extra large, which cover size 8 to 11 and 11 to, I believe, 14 or 15. The springs on these are a lot more durable than these are. I can just tell you that right off the bat, just feeling them. These things will last you a little while, and they'll put just the right amount of pressure on the inside of the shoe. If you notice right off the bat, the Crep ones kind of look a little bit pressed, kind of like when you get those pieces of cardboard inside your Jordans, and it looks all gimpy and whatnot. That's kind of what these. But this one is like a full-fledged foot, and it's like hard plastic. Got a little bit of give to it, but won't break. Those look pretty good. So compared the two, and this one, like, as you can already see, like, I like the kind of suede feel that's on top of it, but you can already see that it's starting to like peel off and like come off in like little bits. So I'm kind of scared to put these in my shoes. Let's see if you can see that or not. Those little bits right there on the edge. So I mean, I'm kind of scared to put those in my shoes just because they might leave the black behind, and the gold, if anybody knows, like, this isn't printed. This is just kind of like some gold leaf type stuff. Like, I could probably scratch it off with my thumbnail. If anybody's gotten any t-shirts that have had gold leaf on them, you know that the stuff flakes off. So the more you put them in your shoe, I'm sure the more they will, flake off inside your shoe. These are just kind of like a rubbered plastic. They're real solid. This is not coming off. You can scratch it. Oh, by the way, sorry about my thumbnails. My niece got a hold of me. It's a whole thing, but I think she did a good job. What do you think? But yeah, it's called Soul Trees. These, I mean, like I said, they're adjustable. The springs are like hardcore. You get them just like this. Then you put them together to look like this. So you can change the length on them. You can change everything about them. And then you can just take them apart when you're not using them. Put them in the case that I'm sure they're going to come with and go about your day. So, I mean, already like the length on them is a little bit longer than the Crep ones too. But you can just tell by that this is going to fill your shoe a lot better than this one will. And this even has, back here on the ball, it's got this suede stuff. And this actually feels a little bit different than this does. It kind of looks like a different material. See what I'm talking about? That's like a suede. This is kind of like that stuff that when it dries out, you know, you rub it like that and it leaves that black stuff all over your hands. So I'm kind of scared about that. But these are just kind of a hard plastic. So, and these twist too. So you can unscrew these off and screw them down so you get longer, shorter, depending. I'm sure these would even fit like a 15 or a 16 or even more. You can change the length on them. I'm definitely loving that. So let's get into what they look like inside some shoes. Let's grab a pair of Yeezys to start with. So I'm going to take the Crep one and put it in the left shoe. I'm kind of scared to do this since this is a white one. So you can see that, you know, it's about even with the top. This one's Crep. So you can see how it fills out. You know, this one's still, you can push that in there. So you can still get a little bit of deformation in the travel, you know, when you're traveling in the bag or whatever. It's real thin too. It ends about, that's about it right there. I'm going to take this one, put it in the right shoe. This is the sole tree. Oh yeah. See, this one fills it out a little bit more. I'm used to tucking my laces, so this one fills it out a little bit more. So that's not going to go in. Pick it up with that. It actually fills out. You can use this. I mean, this, you know how whenever you get a shoe like this and you go to clean it, your biggest issue is, you know, it collapsing in. You gotta stick your hand in there and clean it down and whatnot. This actually, you don't need to do that. You just put the shoe tree in. I definitely would not do that with this. This would get wet. It would be a mess. But with these, you can get these wet, no big deal. Perfect for cleaning. Perfect for everything. I mean, just look at that compared to this one. See what I'm talking about? Like, there's the Crep one. There's his. His just shows more form. You know, even in the toe, it just shows more form. Apparently these work, going by what he says, they work really well with Ultra Boost. So let's check these out. Got my Xeno Ultra Boost. Put the Crep one in. It's in there all the way. Oh yeah, that fills that out all the way. See, this one you still got all this giving around here. But on this one, that's just a full foot. There is no give. See, it goes all the way across, goes all the way to the toe. It sticks out, but I mean, come on, like this is perfect. It will take the crease out of your shoe. If you've worn your shoes to death, like you got to also think that this, I haven't turned it down all the way, so this will go down a little bit more. So I mean, if you've worn your shoe to death and you know you got your other shoe trees in like this one or really any of them, and not to mention like look at what the Crep one is doing to this shoe. Look at that. And it's all the way to the toe, but look at what it's doing right here. It's got some type of like hump thing. I kind of don't want this in here anymore, but look at this one. This is formed like a foot. It's just smooth all the way up. I mean, look at that. It looks like a broken nose. This one's good. This is the Soul Tree. This is the Crep. I mean, come on. Do you really want that in your shoe? I don't. I'll tell you that much. So, for the all-around look, I mean, like everything about it, I would honestly go with Soul Tree. And I'm being 100% unbiased in this because, you know, me with Crep, I mean, the only thing that I didn't like was the Crep crates, but those have changed, and believe me, I love the Crep crates now, and I've got another video coming on those. Crep everything, I'm all about Crep. But these are a lot better than these. And I have a feeling that the reason why it took so long for these to come to America was because they know that we want quality here. And these just really aren't it yet. I mean, come on, look at how, I mean, the edges of these are just nasty. They just do not look good. I wonder if you can see it better from up here. Like, the edges of these just look disgusting. Like, look at this one. You can see it better. It's just like, this stuff's like the glue is not good. It just peels off. Like, look at that. It's already starting to peel off. It's like sticky right here. You can hear it. See, that's just the adhesive coming off of it. For the money, I really don't think that those are worth it at all. The springs aren't as durable as these are. Like, they're just like, you can bend them like this, and look at that. You got to put some muscle into it to bend that. That's just a flop. You got to actually flex to get that one in. Ow, ow, cramp, ow. See what I'm talking about? You got to put some muscle into that one. So, final thoughts. Soul Trees. Definitely an A1. And look at his website real quick. Like, it's smooth put together. They've got some white ones, which are the original ones. They've got some black ones. I gotta tell you right up front, this isn't sponsored either. But yeah, they got some black ones. They got the white ones. They've got some really cool things that they just dropped, actually. They are like the inserts that come in the Jordan 11s, you know, those plastic shoe tree inserts, just like those. Dirt cheap. I think you get them for like $4, $5, something like that on his. I think they're $3.99, $4.99, something like that. But those are awesome. I actually have a pair. All right, I've actually got a pair in my Kai 54s. That's what these look like. Pretty much just like it. They slide right in. They fit perfect. And they're just like the, you know, the ones that come in the Jordan 3s. You get them in there, you push them down, they fill in the whole shoe all the way to the toe. See what I'm talking about? Perfect. And these are, you know, a pair for like $3 or $4. Something like that. $5. Either way, even $5, they're worth it. You can't beat the price. So don't believe the hype. They got some work to do. Definitely got some work to do. Same price, 2 pair. I'm sure that they'll come with like a better case where you can travel with them. They come with the little clicking thing. Be able to click them in place. They're adjustable from here and here. You just unscrew it. Comes right out. You're ready to go. So, Soul Trees all day. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Make sure to go check him out. Check him out. I mean, they're cheap. So, shout out to Evan. I mean, they're USA made. I think Crep's out of Europe. So, support the US. You know what I'm saying? Support the US. They're out of Oakland, California. I think he even has a shop out there. So, if you're out in Cali, go stop by. Tell him Trademark Kicks sent you. He'll be like, alright, what's up? You know, I'll hook you up. So, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure to check out my last video. I got some bangers coming too. I hope y'all have a good one. Do your shoes right. Get the Soul Trees for real. Get the Soul Trees. I'll catch y'all later. Stay safe. Have a good one. Peace.